And you're going to definitely hear in the background lots of different things going on in our world. So, all right, guys, as I said, my name is Tina Bain, and thank you so much for taking a little bit of time today out of your lunch hour to have a taste of success, as we say. This is going to just be a story about, I'm going to let you know a little bit about me and tell you how I got into this company. I'm going to actually make sure my phone is on silent and give you a little bit of information about what Melody and I do. And you're going to see lots of pictures and things like that. We have had one of our coaches who could not be on live today, but her story is so amazing. So I wanted to make sure that I kept her pictures in our slide presentation because I just think it's so, she just has such a great story. And again, my name is Tina Yeager Bain, and a little bit about me. I am a mom of two boys. One is 23, just graduated from college, and the other is 17. He is about to be a high school senior. And so this year is going to be extremely crazy, but that's okay because I think I thrive off of craziness in my life. I am a star diamond coach. If you've never really watched one of our webinars or don't know much about what we do, that doesn't really mean anything to you. Hopefully by the end of the webinar it will. But basically what that means is that I have worked my business to a point where I have leaders that work with me, and I am an all-star legend, which means that I have successfully each month helped at least 5 other people to reach their fitness goals or their financial goals. I am a health and wellness coach. I've actually been in the business for quite a few years. I started teaching fitness classes when I was 24, and I'll give you a little bit of background on that here in just a minute. But I started teaching fitness classes when I was 24 years old, knew nothing about fitness really, except that I had a passion. And I want you to remember that because this is what this business is about. It is about a passion. It is about being a better you. One of the things that I'm just going to say now, and again, I probably will say it later, is that I have found that by being in this business that I have not just friends and not just people that I meet here and there, but I really have a true family, and we support each other and we've been there for each other. And that is something that's very important to me, and it has helped me in different times of my life. And lots of times whenever you are going through different things, you find out who your family really is and who your friends really are. And I have to say that this family has definitely stayed on the top of that list through thick and thin. I am a personal trainer. Now, again, that is something that, because I've been in this industry for so long, again, I just decided that about, let's see, my 17-year-old is 17, right? And probably when he was 1, I think I got my first personal training certification. And then I got another one after moving to Georgia. So probably in 2011, 2012. I am also a weight specialist. I have a certification in that. That does not mean that I'm a nutritionist or a dietitian, but it does mean that I have done some studying on how to eat better. And so I use those things just to help me in my business. So a little bit about me. I have, as I said, this is a picture of my 2 boys. This was taken last year, and they are very busy. The younger one plays lacrosse and just is always on the go. The older one played football in high school and basketball. He just graduated from Auburn and is now starting his new chapter in life. So very happy and excited for him. The picture that you see that says Find Your Tribe, those are some leaders that are on our team, and we are so connected. You know, we'll just visit with one another and talk to one another and just say, how's your day going? And it's just like I said earlier, it's so good to have that in your life when you are having a really good day, and when you're having a day that you kind of need that little bit of, you know, a boost from a friend. And the picture on the bottom, on the right, on the left, I don't know how you see it. I think you see it on the same way I see it, but on the left, that was me in my 30s. And this is also me on the right, and this actually was taken in the house we live in now just really recently. So a little bit about my story. As I said earlier, I have been in the fitness industry for over 30 years. And so I'm going to go back. I thought I had another page in there. I am a mom. I am a instructor, personal trainer, but mostly I really work with my coaches to help them to create the life that they want. I work with my customers to help them reach the goals that they want. And when I was, it was back in 2009, I realized that we were moving. We were moving from Illinois to Georgia, and I had a great friend. Her name was Lisa Mahaje, and she had just joined this business, this Beachbody business. Did not have any idea what she did, except that it had to do with working out, with a little health and fitness. And so I was intrigued, but I really didn't know anything about it. I truly, truly did not have a clue about what this business was. And she had been talking to me for like 2 or 3 months about maybe possibly looking at doing this as a home-based business because she had started doing it. And I was like, well, I really don't know, but let me think about it. So I thought about it. And we were moving, and I thought, you know what? Why not? I'll just give it a try. I can honestly tell you that I had no idea what Beachbody was. I had no idea what was going on in, excuse me for this, I will delete that. There we go. I love how, like I said, this is how life is. Let's see, where was I? Okay, so we were moving, and I thought, you know what, I'll just do this. I had no intention of making this a actual business. I really did not. I was just going to become a coach, be a discount coach. I thought, you know what, I'll maybe earn a little bit of money selling a few little DVDs, because that's what they were at the time. And if that's what I do, then that's great. I can maybe meet some new friends. I can do some fun stuff, and I will just go from there, right? I'm not even going to worry about whatever else might be. So we moved here, and I didn't do anything for about 6 months, and I had gained some weight. I had, my cholesterol had gone up, my levels and my blood pressure had gone up a little bit. I actually had to start taking thyroid medicine. My father was a type 2 diabetic. He lived to be in his 80s, but he had lots and lots of health issues. At one point in time, he was over 300 pounds. And I remember when I was a young age, I did not want to have the same issues that he had. So I always had this in the back of my mind that I wanted to be better. I wanted to leave a different legacy for my children. And at the time, I didn't even have children, but I knew that I wanted that to be different. I knew that I wanted my children to learn a healthier lifestyle. And my parents were awesome, but that was not their forte. So my mother was very thin, but she was a smoker, and she died at an early age of 61 from cancer. My dad had to have quadruple bypass surgery. All of this happened when I was 34 and when my first child, who's 23, was born. That was a very, very traumatic year. So when I was moving here and I saw this opportunity, I thought, you know what, why not? We'll just do it. So when I went and had this physical and things were a little bit different than I wanted them to be, I just turned 50. I was like, no, I've got to do something different. So basically I contacted a couple of the coaches. I contacted some of my friends in town that were new here. And I said, let's do a program. So P90X, finished it from beginning to end. I lost 8 pounds. All of my numbers got better. I actually started drinking Shakeology, which I have now been drinking for the last 8 years. I felt better. I slept better. I went to the bathroom better. Lots of different things really, really changed in my life. And I decided at that point that if this was going to do this for me, then why not share it? I couldn't keep that secret inside of me. And so that's basically what I did. I started actually working from home, very part-time. I think my first check, and I'll tell you about that in a few minutes, was maybe like $20. I remember getting it in the mail thinking, oh my gosh, I got a check, right? And it was kind of one of those things where the light goes on and you go, oh, well, this might be kind of fun. And I have been able to do renovations in our house. I've been able to pay for cruises. In fact, our family is just about getting ready to go on a cruise. We're going to Cuba, and I am paying for that totally and completely through my my business. And so to know that I've been able to do that is very, very cool to me. So a little bit about who is Beachbody and what is it that we do. I've kind of already told you where I started, but just to let you know that Beachbody is actually bigger than you think. It's bigger than you realize. When I started, and it was founded in 1998, it was not founded as a home-based business. It was actually founded by two men that decided that they wanted to help end obesity. Okay, they just basically wanted to help end the obesity. And so they decided that they needed a way to do that. Long story short, they basically went in with Tony Horton, and they created the P90X, and that's where everything started. They started as infomercials. When other people started seeing results in what they were doing with P90X, then Insanity came in. There was Slim and Six. There was Brazil Butt Lift. There were programs that were starting to come in. And if you've been any person that watches anything on TV as far as online sales, you will probably have seen a lot of these advertised. And so basically people said, well, we're telling all these people to come and buy these products, maybe we could get a little percentage. And so that's when they decided to create the home-based business part. And right now we have over 23 million customers. We have 450,000 independent coaches, whether they are coaches that actually work the business or whether they're coaches that just want the discount or somewhere in between. I can tell you that I've been around the block a long time, and there is not a business that is in the health industry that has everything that we have. Yes, there are a lot of them out there. Yes, there are a lot of them that are good, and I will never tell you that they're not. But what I will tell you is that you will not find what we have, because we have the whole complete package. We find a program that fits you, and we have not only Shakeology, but we have a whole line of performance products. We have products that are boost products. We have vitamins. We have lots and lots of things that a lot of people don't even know about. In 2015, we had 1 billion in sales, and I promise you that our company is growing and not declining. And the sad thing is that, you know, as much as we work on this obesity and trying to end it, it is something that is going to be around. And so we are looking for people who want to join us and want to help end this obesity thing that's going on, in obesity trend. And so that is one of the reasons that you have at least clicked on today to find out a little bit more information about that. Let's see if I can go to the next page. There we go. All right, so I'm going to talk about who can be a coach. All right, so you know what? Anybody can be a coach. Honestly, we have people that say, I don't think I can be a coach. I don't think I can be a coach. Really, the only requirements to be a coach are that you are motivated, that you're willing to help others, and that you have a passion and you want to work hard. Honestly, I can tell you that this business is easy or it's hardworking. And when I say easy, if you want to be, if you want to be a coach and you want to be a discount coach, you want to get the 25% discount, then honestly, that is awesome. If you want more for your life and for yourself, then obviously you're going to want to work harder, and you're going to want to do the trainings that we offer and all that kind of stuff. But that is really all that it takes, is really your willingness and your motivation and deciding how hard that you want to work in this business. All right, so this is Brittany, and she could not be on today. So I just wanted to, like I said, I didn't want to take this out of the presentation, because if you just look, the picture that I love the best, and I'm actually going to try to, I don't know where you guys are if you're seeing all this, but let's see if I minimize that. There we go. Put that over there. So I love this picture where she is standing, absolutely standing in one leg of her pants. And she began her journey at 347 pounds. And she actually is still on her journey. She is actually still getting better every single day. When she started, she had no idea, again, what she was doing. She just knew that she needed to be healthier. She knew that this was a solid program. And so she decided to join in, and she actually became a coach prior to losing all of her weight. And it's just amazing to watch her as she has moved and progressed. And, you know, she can just see she's just a beautiful lady inside and out. And she has also helped so many, many people to also change their lives, which I think is just so cool. But just the fact that she has done so much for her and has helped herself, and that is something I think is very important too. I do not know why it doesn't want to switch. There we go. Okay, because we are actually very much live, and I love the fact that we're live. I want to make sure that I just want to show you this picture. I'm just going to go back to it really quickly because we talked about it and it went by so fast. I just want to make sure I think I got everything from that picture. I know I did. All right, so we're going to go back here, and you're almost there, girlfriend. Here we go. All right. So to me, deciding about if you want to be a coach or not is honestly, I mean, for me, I did have to think about it. It wasn't something that I knew immediately. It was something that I had to think about for a little bit. Melody's going to tell you her story here in just a little bit, and you know what her process was to get started. But the bottom line is that in order to be a coach, or in order to join us in this life that we love, because it is a healthier lifestyle, it is teaching our children to be healthier, it's teaching our friends to be healthier and our family to be healthier, and leaving a different legacy. That is what you do. You just decide. You know, like I said earlier, I didn't have any idea what I was doing. I knew nothing about what I was doing. I just said, you know what, I will do this because I knew that Lisa loved it. Lisa looked better. Lisa felt better. Lisa was happier. Lisa was just glowing. And I'm like, there's got to be something there. And so why not try it? Though I figured the worst that would happen would be that I would buy a few DVDs that I would, because I did teach fitness classes at that time, that I would use those to give me ideas to teach fitness classes, and that I would had gained some new friends. That was my starting point. Everybody has a different starting point. I did not have a huge amount of weight to lose. I've always kind of gone between about 10 to 15 pounds up and down. The most weight I lost was that picture that you saw earlier. I lost 25 pounds. I kept that off. That was after my second child. And I have never gone over the 5 to 10 mark. And then I definitely just go right back and get that off, because I'm determined not to have the health problems that my parents had. The other thing you want to do is, once you decide, you basically just commit. You commit to being a different person in the fact that you want to be healthy. You want to work out. You want to like I said, share that with your friends, share that maybe on Facebook, share your journey so that other people are seeing that and they also want to be a part of that. A lot of people believe, and I'll bring this up again, I'm pretty sure, a lot of people believe that you need to be a certain size, you need to weigh a certain amount, you need to fit into a certain clothing size before you could be a coach. And honestly, that's not true. It really is not true. In fact, I know coaches right now that are totally in the middle of their transformation. And that has been even a better connection for them because people have seen them in real life. They've seen them go through the ups and downs. They've seen them struggle. They've seen that realness that's there, and they can connect to that. And so basically then what happens is that not only are you successful in you reaching your goals, but you're successful in helping other people reach their goals. And that is what it's all about. It's all about helping other people, because when we help other people, then we are also helping ourselves. And by being successful, you can have your own team if you want. You can stay as a discount coach if you want. You can just help your family. Again, it's whatever you want, wherever you want to be. All right. So I know people ask this all the time. Melody, your time is coming up, girlfriend. I have been a coach long enough that it was not only DVDs, but we still had, right at the beginning, we still had VHS tapes. Some of you may not have even heard them. You may go like, what was that, right? But Beachbody for me was around when you could only buy, we didn't even have what we call these challenge packs. You could only buy a workout program that was all encompassing, that had everything. And then you could buy Shakeology, and it was all separate. So now what we've done in the last 5 years is we have taken and we have made what we call challenge packs. And they are everything. They are everything you need. So it's the program you want. It is the nutritional guide. It is your coach to help you. Everything from the beginning to the end. It's planned out. Every day you have your workout. They tell you what to do. Every day you have your meal plan. It tells you what to eat. It's totally and completely put together. And it's actually put together by dietitians, nutritionalists, scientists that actually know what they're doing. This is not something that's just a fly by night. Oh, let's throw this together because we believe that we want to do the biggest fad, right? It is not that at all. It is total and complete nutrition. In the last year, we have done something that is amazing, and that is Beachbody on Demand. And what we did was, through trial and error, because some people got it for a little bit at first to try it and to let everybody know how it worked, we have now got what we call all access on demand. And basically for $199 for the first year, and then $99 for the next year, if you want the all access, you get every single program that we have. You not only get all of the workout programs, you get all the nutritional information that goes with that. Each program too. So each program has its own nutritional booklet and information. So you get every single one. So you can imagine all the different recipes that you would have and menus that you would have. You get your first month of Shakeology. We have quite a few flavors, and we'll talk about that in just a couple of minutes here. You also get your containers, and those containers are for portion control. And I can promise you that if you've dealt with containers before, you kind of know what I'm talking about and you know how they help you. But if you haven't, they are like a lifesaver. Because when I started using them, I realized that, oh my gosh, I was having too many carbs, not enough vegetables, too much protein, not enough vegetables. So it really, really helped me to put everything in perspective so I know what my portion sizes are. And what I also do is, you're looking at all these programs, and what I do is I basically, when I work with a customer, we find out what is the right program for them to start with. based on what their exercise fitness level is, what their, where are they in the whole realm? How much weight do they want to lose? What are those goals? So I'm not going to just say, here's your all access pass, go have fun, I'll talk to you later. I'm going to help you plan that out so that you know exactly where you are. And with that being said, as a coach, we help you to also help other people so that you know exactly what is going on. This is a great, great value. I cannot tell you how many people just want to know about the all access. Once they try it, they're hooked. You can use it on your phone. You can use it on your iPad. You can use it on Apple TV. Any way you can hook up a screen, you can actually do this. We have a Beachbody On Demand app, so you can actually even download the workouts that you want to your phone. So if you have no Wi-Fi access, you've got the workout. So there's really no excuse at all. All right, Miss Melody, it is your turn. And
all right.
I'm excited.
Well, hey guys, thanks for jumping on. I'm so excited for you to listen to my story and hear about how Beachbody changed my life. You can see I have a few pictures here. The one on the left is my family. That's my husband, Sean, and my son, Nicholas. He is 12 now, going into the 7th grade. And then on the right, you see my before and after pictures, and I'm going to talk a little about that in a second. So my story started a long time ago when I was a kid. I was always overweight. I was made fun of because of my weight, and because of that, I had really low self-esteem. So ever since then, I've just been trying to build myself back up. I did a bunch of crazy stuff back in the day to try to lose weight. I, did wraps, diet pills, Jenny Craig, I even starved myself. I remember once I had like a side salad from Wendy's and half of a granola bar for lunch. And I was starving, but I wouldn't let myself eat anything because I had to lose weight. And so I just felt horrible. My clothes weren't fitting. I didn't feel attractive. And so I started to eat healthy and exercise, but I didn't really see the results that I wanted. So I knew that I had to do something different, something drastic. I had to push myself, something I hadn't done before. And so I was watching TV one night and I saw the infomercial for Insanity, and I thought it looked crazy hard, but I thought it was, something that would be good for me, something that was out of my comfort zone that would get me the results I wanted. And a few days later, one of my friends told me that she had purchased the Insanity DVDs. And so I begged her to borrow them, and I did the first workout. And after the warm-up, I lied on the floor for 10 minutes because it was so hard, but I got up and I kept doing it, and I knew that it was what I needed to push myself and get the results I wanted. So I saved up and I bought the Insanity and the Shakeology for my birthday. That was about 6 years ago. I completed the program. I lost 20 pounds. I got great definition in my arms. I got tons of compliments. I went from a size 7'9" to a size 1'2", and it was just the first time I had felt confident in my skin. And so with the results, I wanted to keep going. So I purchased a couple more programs. And my coach at the time asked me if I wanted to be a coach. And she asked me probably about 3 times, and I kept saying no, because it just wasn't right for me at the time. I was in school to be a teacher. I was working part-time. My son was little. I just didn't have the extra time, and we didn't have the extra finances. So I said no a couple of times. Well, fast forward a couple years, I graduated college. I started teaching, and we had the extra money. So I thought, well, you know what, let's just do it, So I signed up, and it was the best decision I ever made. I love helping people, obviously being a teacher. That's my passion, helping, sharing knowledge with others. I love to share fit tips and recipes and to share my experiences and inspire and motivate. And so through Beachbody, I gained my confidence back. I have high self-esteem now. I have strength. I made a ton of awesome new friends that we help, we love and support each other. And I just continue to help others and to learn more and to just share my love with everyone and just be the best version of myself. And so that's just why I got started with Beachbody, and I just want to continue working on myself. I'm finishing up Body Beast right now, so you'll be seeing that, my awesome results from that here in a little bit. So I just hope that this has inspired you to, push play and to just start to live a healthier lifestyle. Thanks for listening, guys.
Wow, Melody, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
I know, and I'll go off, this just a little bit, but this just goes to show you and I would not know each other probably right now.
Right.
It was not for this, because you actually signed up as a coach under someone else who is one of my good friends. And, so it's just how our family has grown. And it's very cool, because I feel like even though you're miles and miles away from me, I feel like you're close by. And you're kind of like one of my inherited daughters, because you're older than me. So, yes. But anyway, thank you so much for sharing.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.
You're welcome. All right, so let's move on. We got just a few more things I want to go through, because I know everybody's busy, and if you're like me, I want the information. I want it now. I want to move on and do all that kind of stuff. So Shakeology was introduced in 2009, and we had like one flavor. Then we came out with 2 flavors, and now we have 6 flavors. We have a few that are also vegan, and I've actually tried every single flavor there is. My favorites are, and I'm going to tell them to you in their order: Cafe Latte, which is a very new one. It comes in regular and vegan. I love Chocolate Next, that comes in regular and vegan. I love Vanilla, regular and vegan. I love Strawberry. I love Tropical, which is a vegan. And I love Greenberry. Actually, there's not really one that I don't like. So there you go. But what I want to tell you is, you heard how it changed my life. You heard how it changed Melody's life. This is not a protein powder. This is not a whey powder. This is a whole food meal replacement. And I can tell you that when I first became a coach, and for my many, many years of fitness, teaching and everything, I was totally opposed to drinking a meal. And I'm just going to be honest with that. I was totally opposed to it. In fact, when Shakeology first came out, I thought, I'm not so sure about this, because I like to eat my food. I don't want to drink a meal. It's not going to fill me up. It's not going to make me feel any different. I'm not going to, I had all those negatives. It costs money, blah, blah. I did. I had all those negatives. But what I will tell you is that when I did my research and I found out what this product was made and how this product was made and what was in this product, how just the ground that everything is grown for this product, how it is treated. It is very rich soil, very nutritious soil, because it is grown. All the ingredients are not grown here in the United States. They are actually grown in foreign countries. We have one guy that goes to all these countries. So not only do we get our products from the countries that have not had all the pesticides put into the ground, but we also in turn help these countries learn how to live better. We teach them how to take their rainwater and make it drinkable. We teach them how to feed their children. We teach them how to build homes. This is not just we go and we take. This is we go and we give. And I can tell you that there's so much about this company that I could get into that, that's not what this webinar is about. But Shakeology and its benefits are superior. And yes, they are. And they do cost a little bit more than going to get actually they're less than going to get a Starbucks. But I can tell you right now that the probiotics in it, the digestive enzymes, all the things that are in this one meal a day is so much more than you can even get in your whole entire day. It's again, like I said, it's whole foods. They're not processed. They are basically put together there's each flavor might have a little different thing here or there because they do everything natural. So for example, the vanilla, it is a whole vanilla bean, and the process that goes through it to get that bean to have the flavor that they need is not an easy one. So greenberry, it has a little bit more of a root in it, and that's where you gets the green color. There are no artificial colorings in here at all. These sugars are from the actual coconut plant, so they are all natural for you too. So that's just a little bit about, I mean, like I said, I could probably do a whole webinar on Shakeology. All right, a little bit about our team. You saw Brittany's pictures, you heard from Melody, you kind of heard my story, and basically, as I said, this is a family. We are a family. We live in all different areas. We live in all different states. We live in Canada. We live in Mexico. In the fall, we will be going into the UK, and super excited about that. So I'm already talking to people there who have been waiting to be able to get Shakeology because they couldn't get it until now. So in the fall of 2017, we will open our doors and be able to not only sell our products there, but we will also be able to have business there, and coaches will be there. So this is actually a great opportunity to become a coach if you are thinking that you want to be more than just a discount coach. But everybody is on a fitness journey, whether they are at the beginning of their fitness journey, whether they're in the middle of it, whether they're maintaining. This is about having accountability. This is about having encouragement, motivation. This is about celebrating your highs and your lows. We have yearly events that we go to where we're together. There's just so much more to just being a coach. You can certainly be just a discount coach and, get your information and whatever. That's totally fine. But if you want more, if you're looking for freedom, if you're looking for to go on vacations, I have gone on more free vacations because of being a coach and because of helping other people and because I can work out and get paid for it than I would ever have been able to go on if it was just me by myself. And that is something that is very exciting for me. I'd already said this. We have team trainings, we have events. As a coach, I am here to help. I am a leader. I want my girls and guys, coaches are girls and guys, I want you as a coach to be the person that you want to be. Whether it is, I just want to lose a little weight and maybe make $20, to I want to lose some weight, I want to get in shape, I want to teach my family better, and I want to make a lot of money, because that is totally up to you. But you will have the support that you need. We offer weekly trainings. Our websites that you get as a coach have trainings galore. When I started as a coach, we didn't have all these trainings. We learned this business and basically put all these trainings together. So us that have been around for a while, we've seen all these things happen. We've seen how this business has grown. We've seen how people have changed and how because of what we've gone through, we've been able to help make this business what it is, which is so cool because of that mentoring and that training that we've gone through and that we are being able to duplicate to other people. So, all right, so common questions. What does it cost? I kind of said one of those a little bit earlier. Do you have to push sales? What if I don't have a big network? Should I be more fit at first? Do I need to be a certified trainer? And how much money does a coach like earn? So to answer those questions, I will go over what it'll cost. You do not push sales. Now, I am going to say this. I work from home. I want to make money. I am in business to make money. I have dreams. I have goals. I do work my business. There is nothing wrong with that, because if you decide that you want to be either a stay-at-home mom, or you want to come home from a full-time job, or we have lawyers and doctors that have retired from that business to come home and work and be a Beachbody coach, and they make more money than they ever dreamed. It is about helping people. It is about being real. It is about being genuine. It is about being there as you go through your journey and as you help other people through their journey. It is not pushing sales. What if I don't have a big network? I can promise you that when I moved here, I knew no one. I started on Facebook. I knew no one. I have almost 3,000 Facebook friends. I have, I can't even remember exactly, but I have almost 10,000 coaches in my downline. A lot of them I don't even know because of it's so big. I have actually a pretty huge following. And I didn't have that, but I started with my story. I started sharing my story. I apologize for my dog barking. I knew that I wanted more for my family. And because of that, I shared that with other people and it came back to me. And that's really what that's about. So your network will grow just by being you. Should you be more fit at first? I would say that most people think that they should. Most people think they should. I know that I've had so many coaches that waited till they got closer. They're like, I just got to get a few more pounds off, a few more pounds off. And I'd be like, okay, that's fine, whatever you want to do. But the day they became a coach and within the next 6 to 8 weeks, they were like, I should have done this earlier. I should have done this whenever I started this journey, because now I see what you were talking about. You got to do it when it's right for you, but you don't have to be perfect. I'm still not perfect. I still need to shed a few pounds. And I told you earlier, I fight with 5 or 10 pounds that I work with. But my goal is to change the legacy of my family and to change the legacy of the people that I love. And that is my goal. Do I need to be a certified trainer? No, absolutely not. I would tell you that out of however many thousands of coaches, there's 450,000 coaches that we have, I bet you there is maybe 5% that are certified. Now, some people decide to become certified afterwards because they find that passion and they want to do more, and you certainly can, but it is not a requirement. It is not needed. I guarantee you that I have people on my team that making really, really good money, and they are not certified to teach a class or as a personal trainer or anything. How do you earn money? All right. So I'm going to go in a little bit more of that. I wanted just to kind of show you some income potential. I want to make sure that you know that your earnings are based solely on the effort that you put into the business, on how well and how hard you work and what you want to earn. So I did not start earning money until probably 6 months in. I remember my first check, it was $20. I was so excited. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got a check. And it was probably then another 3 or 4 months before I got another check. But once I decided that I wanted to work this business and I set my goals and I set what I wanted to be, after the first 12 months, I was probably making right around $2,000 a month. And I don't know what money you might want to make a month. At that point in time, I remember I didn't really have goals. I didn't have like those goals. And I thought, well, gosh, if I'm making this, then why can't I make more? Within 2 years, you can see that money not just doubled, but it went up even more so. My income has definitely doubled, and I've been in the business, it's tripled, it's quadrupled. I can't even tell you what it has. I'd have to go and think about it. But I want to show you that your potential to have whatever income you want is totally open. It's just a decision that you make and how hard you want to work. And you know, what are your goals? Where are you? Where do you want to be in 2 years, in 5 years? What is it that you want for you and for your family? Okay, how do we earn our money? I talked about and showed you how my stuff changed over a couple of years. So if you are a coach, you get your products for 25% discount. So let's just say, for instance, if you want to buy Shakeology and you're not a coach and you don't get it on the home direct, it's right at $129 for a 30-month day supply. It is going to cost you anywhere from $14 to $17 to be shipped to you, and then whatever your tax is. If you are a coach and you are going to get that for 25% percentage off, you are also going to usually get it on home direct, so your shipping is only going to be $2, and then your taxes, whatever it is. So you're going to save a substantial amount of money each month. So it's totally and completely worth it. You also receive 25% commission on your individual orders. So anytime someone buys something, whether it's a family member or someone says, hey, I want to try a DVD, which at this point I would say, no, you need the all access, right? But anytime they want to try something, you're going to get 25% commission on that. If you are a coach that wants to actually earn more money and you have moved up in rank where you're what we call an emerald, a diamond, or a star diamond, then you are going to earn what we call team cycle bonus. I'm not going to go into all of that, but what I'm going to tell you is that if you see an emerald is where you have two people that are coaches with you. So there'd be you and your two coaches on a team. It can be a friend, it could be a husband, it could be a wife, it could be a child that's over 18. But when you have two people that are coaches with you, you become what's called an emerald. And then you start earning not just the retail order 25% commission, but you also start earning the team cycle bonus. Now, I don't want to get you all, confused on everything. So that's just kind of just a quick little scenario on how we work. But you are taught all of this. You're taught how this all works. And you know what? It's not hard to understand once you kind of start doing it. You also are paid every Thursday morning. We get paid, or Wednesday night. So our week starts on Thursdays. So that's why if you follow any of us on Facebook, a lot of times you'll see that we announce people that have moved up in rank, or we announce that, oh my gosh, somebody got their first paycheck or whatever, because our week starts on Thursdays and we are paid weekly. What type of coach are you? Now, again, if you've been with me this whole time, you're going to know that there's one type of coach, right? I've said it more than once. There's a discount coach, and you're still going to earn the 25% discount on if anybody buys anything, and you're also going to get 25% discount on your products that you purchase for yourself, right? If you want to say, I want to earn maybe $100 a month, or I just want my Shakeology paid for, or I just want my performance products paid for, I just want I don't know if you know, we have a skincare line. I just want my skincare products paid for. So, there's coaches that are just in that category where I just want to earn enough to cover what I buy. And I just want that, I just want a little bit of money coming in, maybe a couple $100 a month, something like that. Then you have, and that's really where I was for a long time until I decided, oh my gosh, I got a little taste of that money. And I'm like, no, I think I want more for this. I want to be able to set my own hours, my own time, my own workout, all that kind of stuff. So I'm in the last category where I like earning a lot of money. I've been a coach for 8 years. I have moved up in rank. I'm, build my business. I work with my coaches. I work with my customers. And I have seen that potential that's there. Totally, completely, if you decide that you want to do this and you want to be a coach and be on our team, which I think we have an amazing team, by the way, then all you have to do is say, I'm not even sure which one I want to do, but I want to sign up and I want to start with the discount. And then we just work with you. We talk with you. We find out what your goals are. Some people start and say they only want a discount, like me. And then 6 months later, they go, I want to earn a lot of money. And we say, okay, it's whatever you want. All right, so guys, thank you so much for watching our program today. Melody, do you have anything else that you want to add before we end?
I just hope that, you have been inspired and that you will be motivated to, live a healthy lifestyle. Any questions you have, I know I had a lot of questions in the beginning. Feel free to ask. We don't want you to be overwhelmed. So if there's anything you want to know, just, shout out and we will do our best to answer it.
Awesome. And thank you so much, guys, for being on. If you have questions, Melody and I are here. Please ask them in the webinar. Please reach out to the coach that invited you and asked you to be on this webinar today. We think that you should just say, hey, sign us up. What do we need to do? That's what we think, because we believe we have an awesome team, we have an awesome family, and we want you in our team and our family. We want to help you change your legacy. So looking forward to talking to the people that were on today that I asked to join in. And I know Melody is also, and I know there are some other coaches that were inviting people. So all we want to do is tell you thank you, thank you, thank you for coming and listening. And we hope you have an awesome day, whatever you're doing, that you stay safe, and we will hopefully talk to you soon. All right, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.